Similar to our previous program, Pizza Pie, where we use the variable pi. In this program, we're actually going to be using conditionals instead of pi. Sometimes you only want to read in a single character. The simplest way to do this is with cin and the two angle brackets, as shown in program 320. Occasionally, though, using cin won't do what you want it to do. If that's the case, try using cin.get with the variable name inside the parentheses, or name equals cin.get, like we see in program 321. Once you've cinned the user's whole word size, you have a lot of extra characters left over on what's called the keyboard buffer. At the very least, even if all they enter is a single letter, there will be a new line escape sequence character left over. Because of that, your program will skip the next question you ask, thinking you've already given it the answer from the keyboard buffer. To prevent this, you're going to use the cin.ignore member function. If you only use cin.ignore that we used in the past to pause a program, it will only skip the next single character. If you want to clear out whatever is left in the keyboard buffer, all of it, then you need to give the member function some arguments. So in this statement, you pass two arguments to the member function, in and c. In represents the number of characters in the program that you want to skip. I usually make it a higher number, like 99, because it's easier to type. You also have C, which represents the character you want it to stop clearing after. If you type in cin.ignore 99, new line escape sequence, then it will skip 99 characters or until it sees the new line escape sequence in the buffer. To output one final cout statement, which is part of the program directions, you are going to have different parts in the statement. You're going to have the cout, you're going to have some words that you give to the user, you're going to have variables, possibly more words to the user, possibly another variable. It can continue on and on. You just have to remember to separate every different part using those angle brackets. So cout will happen first, and the angle brackets. Then we output our words and the angle brackets. Then we output the name of our variable and the angle brackets. And then if you have more words or if you have a whole nother variable, then you just keep adding on. We did go through the directions last class, but I'm going to read through them one more time since this is the video version. You're going to prompt the user to enter a pizza size. Tell the user that any of the following is considered valid input. A capital S, lowercase s, the word small, capital M, lowercase m, the word medium, capital L, lowercase l, or the word large. Read in only the first character of the pizza size. Ignore, or trash, the rest. Then you're going to check for invalid pizza size input. Make sure to start the if in negative terms using inequality. So if the user didn't enter one of the above sizes, you're going to output a message to the user saying that they entered a bad pizza size. You're going to prompt them one more time to enter the pizza size, and you're going to give them a chance to read in that input one more time. To make things easier, assume at that point that the user has entered a valid pizza size. In real life, you wouldn't assume that, but you're going to assume that for this program. You're going to prompt the user for the number of toppings and calculate the total cost of the pizza using the base price and all of the topping prices. Then you're going to output the details of the order and the total cost, don't worry about sales tax this time, in a meaningful and formatted manner. You are limited to only one final cout statement. That doesn't include blank lines, doesn't include clearing the screen, just one final cout statement with your words and your variables and anything else you need to put in there. You must print the full descriptive word for the pizza size, so you have to output small, medium, or large instead of an S or an M or an L. And please make sure the price of the pizza prints out to 2 decimal places just like money does. Happy programming!